100-metre final. Lewis looked out of touch, the first run for the great man in 5 months.
Handshakes all round from arguably the greatest athlete of our time. It's not that long ago that Carl Lewis was untouchable, but with retirement nearing, he's lost some kick.
And away first time in its 100 metres, and a great start there by David Oakes. Lewis nowhere in sight at the moment. Gus and Kedia, and down on the inside is Brimacombe. It's David Oakes all on his own, 10:26. And Carl Lewis, I'm afraid to say, really was nowhere.
Lewis ran 7th in the final of the Robin Tate Classic in New Zealand, the replay showing a lack of rhythm. Fellow American David Oakes winning, Aussie Steve Brimacombe 3rd. Lewis now ready to see the sights.
It's been a lot of fun, and I'm going to go out in the harbour tomorrow and kind of enjoy the rest of New Zealand.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. My pleasure.
His next stop, Australia. To the women's 100 and another champion ready to go to work. Kathy Freeman saying she's not in perfect shape, but the 400-metre Olympic silver medalist was in stunning form.
Second time in the women's 100 metres, and a pretty even start. It's Mayo in the middle of the track. Here comes Chantal Brunner. Now Freeman starts to get into her work. It's Freeman and Brunner, and Kathy Freeman even over 100 metres. Boy, that's a fast time.
Corrected time for Freeman, 11.72, ahead of Kiwi Chantal Brunner and Jane Arnott.
Well, the Australia Day long weekend was going to...
Marks the farewell appearance in Australia of all-time great Carl Lewis, who is just lined up in the final of the men's 100 metres.
Carl Lewis arrived in Sydney yesterday and went straight into a packed media conference with Australia's queen of the track, Kathy Freeman. The champion concedes he's still well short of peak fitness.
I'm still doing running workouts. It hasn't been very long because of my schedule in the fall, but we're doing running workouts and I'm getting better every day. And so as the season goes on, I think I'll run well as the year goes on. Because just like last year, it started off very slow for me and the season just picked up as the season went on and ended up having my best performances at the end.
At Homebush this afternoon, before a big crowd, Lewis was introduced around 5:45, just after Rachel Massey clocked 11.49 seconds in defeating newly crowned Young Australian of the Year, Nova Peris, who came in second in 11.60 in the women's 100 metres.
She's in front, Peris into second, Massey's going to win, Peris second, all tied for third.
But so to the event which all had come to see, the final of the men's 100. Carl Lewis running in lane 5 and wearing his gold number 9, presented to him in recognition of his 9 Olympic gold medals. And watch out too for Australia's new sprinting talent, Patrick Johnson.
And Johnson through the centre, and on the outside, Whitnish is going quickly, and now Brimacombe and Henderson. Brimacombe streaming to the lead. Brimacombe wins, it's tied for second and third. Brimacombe first, I think Donaldson second, just in front of either Whitnish, Stevens and Carl Lewis just in behind them, but all honours with Steve Brimacombe. Great run for Brimacombe.
Yes, that race just completed, just confirming that result. Steve Brimacombe, the winner, in the time of 10.43, Carl Lewis finishing in 6th place. And in a late race result just to hand, Kathy Freeman took the women's 400 convincingly in 52.27 seconds.